This cookie works for Father's Day and baby showers. Let me show you how I did it. Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together. You can change the purpose of this cookie just by changing the wording on the banner. You can do it for Father's Day or baby showers. This golf cart was designed by Cuddly Cute Designs, and there's a link for that in the description. And I turned it into a cookie cutter STL, and you can get that in my shop, and the link for that is also in the description, as well as all of the supplies you need to decorate this cookie. I'm starting out by outlining the cookie in a 15-second royal icing in white, and I'm going to flood it in with the exact same icing, but I did have another bag of icing with a bigger hole because this is a fairly large cookie. It's about 3.5 inches, and I wanted to flood it in faster and save my wrist. Just go ahead and fill in the cookie, and then we'll take our scribe, or you can use a toothpick, and we'll get the icing out to the edges and smooth it down and pop any air bubbles. Your scribe is going to be your best cookie friend. If you want professional looking cookies, you're going to want to take the time to smooth it out and to get the icing all the way out to the edges with your scribe. You're going to want to look for any air bubbles that might be under the surface. They look like little darkened dots, and you're just going to want to pop those. You can also stick your scribe right in your cookie and give it a little shake to help it further settle down. And then I let my cookie dry completely. It took about 24 hours, and then I went back in with my projector and outlined the image with an edible marker right onto my cookie. You could also use the paper piecing method or the tissue paper method, and I'll leave a link in the description for how you can do that. And this cookie has a lot of different sections that are going to need to dry, so I went ahead and outlined and flooded in the seat. And I'm using my scribe to shape that and to make sure the icing gets all the way down to the cookie so I won't get a crater. And then I don't want to pipe anything right next to that seat. I want to let it crust over and dry, so I'm going to move on over to the golf bag and pipe that in as well. And use my scribe to settle that down and get the icing all the way down to the cookie, popping any air bubbles. I'm going to use my scribe on every single section of this cookie, whether I show it to you or not. Now I let those sections dry, and I'm coming back in and adding in the next sections with my tan icing, and I let them dry again, and now I'm just going to pipe the top of the bag here. It's important to let each section crust over for about 20 minutes before you come back in and pipe a section that's right next to it. And as I'm shaping the top of this bag, I wanted the edges to be a little more square, so I have a dampened paintbrush. I've wiped all the water off, and I'm just going to push the edge over a little bit to square it off. And then I'm going to let that dry while I come over here and do the black posts on the golf cart. And then we can move on down and pipe the tires. Try to make a circle. It was a little bit difficult for me to get a full circle shape the way I liked, but I used my scribe to kind of shape it a little bit better. And once you get that wheel looking the way you want it, go ahead and add the center immediately with the white icing. And then I pipe my second wheel a real wonky shape, so I'm taking a dampened paintbrush and I'm just wiping away the excess icing to shape it more into a circle. And then I'll add the center to my wheel again with my white icing. That center turned out bigger, so I'm going to add a little bit more white icing to the first wheel to make them look more like the same. And then I'm just going to pipe in the steering wheel. And we'll let all of those other black icing sections dry while we come over here and pipe in the golf clubs. And my icing broke here, so I'm just going to wipe off the tip and start again with my line. That might have happened because I wasn't piping with even pressure, or there might have been an air bubble in my bag. But I started again and finished my line, and it's just fine. You can use your scribe to settle down any start and stop bumps and smooth out your line if you need to. And then just go ahead and fill in the tops of our golf clubs and use your scribe to settle those down. And then I set it all aside to dry again, and I'm coming back in with my green icing, my darker green icing. All of my icings are in a 15-second consistency. I'm just going to flood in this bottom part of the golf cart, and I'll use my scribe to settle that down and smooth it out, just like I have with every section. And then we'll move on up to the top and outline and flood in the top of the golf cart, just like we did before. And I didn't get my line anywhere close to the edge of the cookie. I went off the edge, so I'm just going to wipe that away with my dampened paintbrush, and then I'll try again. And this time I'm going a little slower and I'm watching where I'm going. That worked a lot better. So you can fix mistakes with royal icing pretty easily, and I just want to overfill this section because it's thin and I don't want to get any craters. And I will take the time to settle it down with my scribe and make sure that icing gets all the way down to the cookie. And while I wait for everything to dry, I can add in the little strap here to the golf bag. And then I set my cookie aside to dry for about another 20 minutes before coming back in with my light green icing. And now we're just going to add the finishing touches to this cookie. Let's fill in this section and then we'll smooth it out with our scribe. And then the cookie could be done right here once you're finished with this. Or you can go on to add some extra touches with the banner for Father's Day or baby shower. I'm actually making this golf cart cookie for a custom order for a baby shower. And so once my cookie dried completely, I went ahead and added the little triangles for the flag or the banner, and I'm just going to pipe those in with my blue royal icing. I'm going to put a generous amount of icing. My icing is about a 15-second consistency, and I'm going to do every other triangle, and I'm going to let that dry before I come back in and pipe the other two triangles again, because I want there to be separation between the triangles. I don't want it to all run together and look like one. And then I used my scribe on each one of those to make sure that they were smooth, and I let them dry for about 20 minutes. Now I'm coming back in with my white icing in a detail consistency and a little tiny hole in my back. I'm just going to make the bow at the end of this flag. Just make a little figure 8, and then I'm going to let that dry before I add the tails. And I'm just going to write the word baby here. You could also make a number 1 and then add dad to the rest of the flags. It would be perfect for Father's Day, and it's also super cute for this baby shower set. The theme is new to the club, and it's just absolutely adorable. So sometimes it's helpful when you're doing little tiny letters to hold your piping bag more like a pen or a pencil, and then just squeeze gently and write your letters in just like you would if you were writing on paper. And it's always a good idea to practice on a paper towel or parchment paper before you go to the cookie and write your letters. And I'm just adding the tails to this bow, and then these cookies will be done, either for dad or for a baby shower. They're absolutely adorable, and these golf carts are perfect for any golf-themed cookie set. And if you've ever avoided making a cookie because it has too many sections, you're going to want to save this video tutorial and come back to it time and time again, because it works for every cookie design. It's not too rough to do at all. Bye for now.